missed the raves? Bad. Can you play him again? I missed him. I wasn't here. I had to pee. I wasn't here for them. I want a rave. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Bat. Thank you. I appreciate you. I had to go to the bathroom. I chugged a bunch of water before I started stream. So I'm actually hydrated for once, believe it or not. Crazy, I know. But how are we doing today, you guys? Happy Tuesday. How are we? Hope y'all had a good day. I had a pretty good day. Work was relatively chill, and I was only minimally pissed off by people. So we love to see it. We love to see it. We really do. But now the tank's empty. You're not wrong about that. So let me have another sippy. Good point. Good point. Also, thank you for noticing my title. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was kind of clever, but I don't know. Whatever. Not to like toot my own horn or anything, but you know. I felt pretty funny so thanks for noticing. Oh my god, the face my model just made was really it was something special. Sorry, I'm trying to recreate it. Hold on. I can't do it. It was organic. Well. Oh well. One time only. It was a special. A Tuesday special. A Tuesday hydration special, if you will. But, oh shit! Hold on. Wait just a second. Okay, this is a really, like, scuffed start to a stream. But I have to do this real quick. I have to do this. I had some things I thought to get at the grocery store tomorrow. I need to write them down before I forget. Hold on, don't mind me. Let me just write these down real quick. Gotta get it written down, otherwise I will forget, and then I'll go there, and then I won't get any of the things that I need. Is anybody else like that? If you don't, like, write it down or do it right away, it's gone. Like, you're a lost cause. Because that's me. That's me! Okay. We're good. Okay! Anyways, happy Tuesday, y'all. Hope you guys are having a good day. That's the sound our phone wave made whenever we, like, exploded my frickin' phone. We're just gonna hop right in. I am so excited to start the chapter 2. And we're gonna see what the hell happens. We made a fucking time machine, y'all. No, for real. It really just went. I can't believe nobody died. Like, somebody definitely should have gotten electrocuted there. Like, 100%. And by somebody, I mean Mayuri. I'm glad she didn't. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm glad she didn't, but like, I just feel like she definitely should have. You know what I mean? Like, sparks were flying, and not the kind you want. You know, not at all the kind you want. But I'm glad she's okay. All that being said, oh, I got mail. You've got mail. Oh, okay. It was after I saved, right? She's like harassing me. She's harassing me. Love to see it. Let me just read all these, quote unquote. We already read them, so technically it's not rude, you know? Okay. Let's do this. Also, does anybody else, when they see this plushie up here, just think of Kermit? Because that's all I think. Is that supposed to kind of look like Kermit? Is it supposed to be something else? Because every time I see it, I'm just like, weird shaped Kermit. Tube shaped Kermit. That's just all I see. That's all I see. A cricket? In what world is that a cricket? It literally has frog eyes. What do you mean? What do you mean? A cricket? You're crazy for that one. Don't crickets have like You're crazy for that one, bestie. I can't even back you up on that one. All right, the dawn of a new day. Hopefully no electrocution today. Actually, it's already noon. We didn't sleep at all. Sleep deprivation makes the summer sun seem all the brighter. I guess so. I really don't want to go outside. Oh, that's me. But I'm fed up with the humidity inside the lab. Oh, that bad, huh? I chug a bottle of Dr. P. My stomach protests. Maybe I drank too fast. I'm about to let out like the gnarliest burp ever. My God, how am I chugging this shit? I'm exhausted. My hands are shaking slightly and my vision is cloudy. Lord, I could pass out if I'm not careful. Good God, oh, Jesus. Maybe I should take a shower. That should stave off exhaustion, if only temporarily. This building has a basic shower room. There's no bath, but it's enough. The lab would be hell without it. Okay, take a shower, I guess, you stinky. Daru is at his computer, his back turned towards me. His right leg is bouncing impatiently. Is Kurisu still here? Or did Kurisu go home? The room is mostly silent, save for the electric fans humming and Daru's mouse clicks. Daru doesn't look my way, and he doesn't try to start a conversation. Christina, sorry, my bad. Neither do I. I don't have the energy. Outside is a sunny summer afternoon, but inside the air is stale and empty of life. Ugh. Yesterday, that shocking experiment convinced me that the phone wave, name subject to change, was also a time machine. But Kurisu didn't seem willing to accept the results. She just started screaming. Oh, okay. Saying things, not just screaming. Okay. I just imagining her standing there like, ah! Which, like, that doesn't sound like something she'd do, so it was really a bit shocking. So this makes more sense. A time machine? A time machine? It can't be. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, yeah. Then she took a mad dash out of the lab. Oh, she gone. It was like she couldn't get out of here fast enough. Maybe she's traumatized by time machines, man. I don't know. As for Mayuri, she was depressed about her chicken and bananas, so she skipped her daily costume sewing and went home. Grudges over food run deep, I guess. I mean, yeah, that's all her food. Which leaves the lab empty, save for Daru and me. Yeah, she's so real for that. Our enthusiasm shot through the roof when we realized that the phone wave, name subject to change, had tremendous hidden potential. We nearly died of excitement after successfully sending an email to the past. So we stayed up all night doing experiments to confirm whether or not the phone wave, name subject to change, is indeed a time machine. Rip her food indeed. I mean, God. The results, however... We went to the supermarket and stocked up on a wide variety of items. We tossed each of them into the phone wave, name subject to change, but everything failed. No change, nothing happened. After the experiment where the discharge phenomenon occurred, everything warmed up normally. No jellification. Suddenly, we couldn't get anything to happen. We still have no idea why. First, let's review the problems revealed by the last run of experiments. Yeah, I want to know what they used, like what they tried to microwave, what type of items. Problem 1, electrical discharge safety precautions. We removed everything flammable from the development room to reduce the risk of fire. That's a good idea. We also prepared 2 fire buckets full of water, just in case. But that's not a fundamental solution. We'll keep an eye out from now on, but if things get dangerous, we should seriously consider relocating our experiments. Problem 2, mass increase. When the discharge phenomenon occurs, the phone wave, name subject to change, suddenly gains mass for unknown reasons. Because of this, the microwave broke the table and made a dent in the floor. Oh, that's right. I forgot it did all that. I forgot about that. Oh, to deal with the issue, we placed the microwave on the floor. We spread cushions and blankets underneath. This hides the hole in the floor, too. That doesn't sound like it would be very good against the whole fire thing, though. I mean... yeah... It's only a temporary fix, though. If we make any more holes, Mr. Braun is quite capable of raising my rent. And that's to say nothing of the calamity it will cause if it falls through the floor. Anyway, we need to find the source of the mass increase. If amateurs like us even can, that is. Or even can, that is. but the first two problems pale before the third. This last problem is critical. Until we solve it, we can't even really experiment with the phone wave. Name subject to change. Also experiencing a mass increase. Problem 3. We're not even sure of the necessary conditions to send email to the past. Is it not just while the microwave's running? I guess not. No matter how many times we tried, we couldn't pin down a single condition. We spent the entire night doing trial and error. We tried over 40 different things, but not once could we reproduce the discharge phenomenon. I had the idea that opening the microwave door was the key. That theory was proven false. There might be something else I'm missing, but for now, we're at an impasse. We started off in high spirits, but grew more and more frustrated as time progressed, which brings us to the present. Honestly, I gave up. That's why I spent the entire morning lazing about like this. Oh! Is it her again? It is. I haven't gotten a reply yet. Are you still asleep? You sleep too much, Okabe-kun. You're living like an old man. Well, I guess I'm not one to talk. Anyway, let me know when you have something on the BN 5100. Pretty please? Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure. Another email pops up on my phone. I've been getting way too many of these since yesterday. They're all from Shining Finger, the woman called Kiryu Moeka. I've never used email this often before. Even Mayuri only sends me 1 or 2 a day, and she's a teenage girl. Frankly, this is starting to get on my nerves. I saw how fast Shining Finger typed. That should have been enough to tip me off that she was a male demon. I was careless. It's too much of a pain to reply, so I ignore it. I finish off my bottle of Dr. P. My stomach gurgles. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. What? Oh, sorry, Mayuri. Mayushi's spending money is getting dangerously low. You and Daru need to chip in too sometimes. You don't want to get between me and my food. Let's see what our reply options are. Don't get angry. Next time I'll treat you to anything you want to eat. So keep buying more bananas for the sake of our experiments. Or... okay, definitely the other one. Definitely that one. Hi, Bug. Thank you for getting your daily mint. Oh, and another hydrate. Okay. New drinking game. Anytime Kilma drinks Dr. P, one must drink. Ooh, good idea. We'll counteract his dehydration with our hydration, right? All right. Beautiful. I'm so hungry, I don't even feel like showering. I call out to Daru, who's hammering on the keyboard. Hey, wanna go to Sambo for some beef bowl? Okay. Hi! Oh, right! She got fixed! So you're keeping an eye on her. She's doing pretty okay so far, already bouncing about, so that's a good thing. Oh, that's so good to hear. I'm glad she's doing good and everything went well. So glad to hear that. All right, nah, too much trouble. Aren't you hungry? Yeah, but... you're such a bum. What is doing on the computer anyway? I'm curious, so I casually peek over his shoulder. Do I actually want to know? Oh, maybe I do. This looks interesting. There's an image of a futuristic-looking facility I've never seen before. Richly colored cords crawl through a gigantic tunnel, like the interior of a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. Based on the height of the people in the picture, the tunnel looks to be more than 10 meters tall. Incidentally, the people don't look Japanese. Dadu sighs heartily. I don't know if the blank look in his eyes is from sleepiness, exhaustion, or if something's just wrong with him. The Large Hadron Collider sure is cute. What? What did you just say? Large Hadron Collider? Is that an incantation? No. A secret technique? Large Hadron Collider. You don't know about it? I grab Dadu's relaxed shoulders and wring them out. What are you doing? Hadron. Let's see how many more ways I can still say it wrong, even whenever you spell it out like that. Are you conscious? Huh? Of course, man. Hadron. What is the Large Hadron Collider thing? You know, it's what CERN uses to do their experiments. LHC for short. It's seriously moe. Recommended. You're lusting for something that's not even humanoid? Of course not. But there's something about it that gets me excited, you know? Makes me smile, you know? Don't you feel that? Come to think of it, I remember you said that you found factories and the undersides of highways irresistible or something. Huh? Oh my god. Yeah, same thing. Where does it end? 2D, 3D, and even inanimate objects. Life's too short. I don't want to limit my interests, you know? And yet, you'll do anything to avoid things that don't interest you. Hypocrite. CERN. That name. I've seen it somewhere, and recently. Where was it again? It's John Titor, you ding-dong. Oh, of course. John Titor? John Titor!
John Titor?
Oh, yeah. That guy you mentioned earlier. He's the guy Channel's going crazy about, isn't he? That one might be an imposter. I was talking about the John Titor who appeared 10 years ago. He appeared 10 years ago? The same guy? I had hoped that Dadu would remember, but no such luck. Anyway, John Titor mentioned CERN. I don't remember all of it, but there's one thing I'm sure of. Titor made a prediction, namely that before the year 2034, CERN will develop a time machine.
Oh, time machine.
Time machine? That's a timely topic. That wasn't just 10 years ago. This new Titor said the same thing. Doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago or 10 seconds ago. That's not the point, Dadu. This coincidence could very well be the choice of Steins Gate. Can we trust this Titor guy? Doesn't matter if we trust him or not. Now we have something in common. A time machine. We should investigate CERN. We've got nothing to lose. Vigor returns to my body, or vigor. Vigor. I don't know. Curiosity truly is the greatest delicacy for a mad scientist like me. Anyway, the phone wave, name subject to change, experiment has hit a dead end for now, so it shouldn't matter if I make a little detour for this. Tell me everything you know about CERN. Sure thing. My CERN folder is smoking hot. All right, let's hear it. Dadu strikes his keys with renewed passion. He goes to my pictures folder and opens a folder literally called CERN. CERN is the world's largest particle physics research institution. It's popularly called the European Laboratory for Particle Physics or the European Organization for Nuclear Research. What if we're the person? What if we become the person that ends up working for CERN in the future and makes the time machine? You know? It's close to the border of Switzerland and France, on the outskirts of Geneva. It's famous as the birthplace of HTML, HTTP, and the World Wide Web. Crazy. Abbreviated as WWW, also simply called the web, the standardized document system used on the internet. Hypertext Transfer Protocol, the communication protocol used to transfer data like HTML between a browser and a web server. Hypertext Markup Language, a language used to design web page documents, allows the embedding of images, videos, sound, and hyperlinks. Slay. The World Wide Web? You mean the internet?
Bingo!
Bingo! That thing at the beginning of most URLs. CERN invented that? All I know about CERN is what I read Tider's book in Tider's book. I never knew they were that amazing. Most people aren't aware, but there's a Japanese research team working at CERN too. What sort of research does CERN do? Particle physics mostly. CERN can do experiments no one else can, because they have the biggest particle accelerators in the world. The low-energy antiproton ring, the proton synchrotron booster, the large electron positron collider. The fuck? And the big boss is the largest accelerator in the world, the LHC, Large Hadron. I'm not dead yet, I swear. Nobody's getting electrocuted today. Actually, I can't promise that, but I'll try. Hi, Riddle, how's it going? What the fuck even is a positron collide? I don't know what any of this shit is. I have no idea what's happening. Collider Ton? Okay, it's like okay. I didn't know if that was supposed to be something else or like the, that you put on like a name. Okay. Otaku possess the ability to anthropomorphize in moe form just about anything in the world simply by sticking tan on the end of its name. Daru's powers encompass even particle accelerators. Slay. Alright, anthropomorphism. To represent a non-human entity as a humanoid character. Animals and military hardware are among the most common subjects, but anything can be anthropomorphized, even abstract concepts, chemical elements, and countries. Sure. Major Slay, you're doing all right. Got a lot of stuff you're trying to work on and trying to get done. Well, I can't without burning myself out. I feel ya. Well, I believe in you. You got this. Make sure to take some breaks every once in a while, though. I feel like that's like one of the best ways to try to not burn yourself out, Like even if you're just studying and even if it's for like 5 minutes or something, just like let yourself take a break every once in a while. Maybe watch some TikToks, or I don't know, play with your pet if you have a pet, or I don't know, walk around your house. I don't know, anything. Whatever you want to do, but just try to take little breaks here and there. But you got this. I believe in you. Slay! Butter doesn't seem to notice my shock. He just brings up the next image. Maybe solve for time traveling, breaks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need a time machine. Okay, I'm working on it, Reno. I got you. I'm working on it. We've made a time machine microwave, apparently, that we don't really know how to work. But by God, have we done it. So now we just need to make it bigger and more reliable. I believe in myself. The LHC is a 27 km long circular tunnel built underneath CERN's headquarters. Its purpose is to smash protons together in the hope of creating unknown elementary particle reactions. They started experimenting last year. I for real have no idea what any of this means. I'm gonna be so real with you. I don't do science. I don't do math. I don't do numbers. I don't do smart people concepts. I don't know what any of this is, which may make you think that I may, after all, not be very reliable for making a time machine. But you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out without science. We know that you suck at being amazed on how records. Oh, records! Stop! Don't even start on the freaking records. Don't even start on that. That shit still hurts my fucking brain, okay? That is not okay. Like, what? How? What? No, I don't like. I understand when I read it out, like an explanation of how it works. I understand. Okay? Like, I understand what it's saying, but I don't understand how it does all that. How does little notches in a record getting scratched make vibrations that produce sounds that then sound exactly like the studio recording? How does that work? Like, my brain can't comprehend that. How does little scratchies in a thing? And how do you convert the audio file to the scratchies? How do you do that? How do you do that? Where is, like, huh? Huh? It just doesn't, it hurts my brain every time. I don't want to talk about it, okay? It's amazing that it can do that, but it hurts my brain and I hate it. I don't like it. It scares me, freaks me out. I don't like it. No, don't make music out of me, no. And that's why you're the Mayuri of the scientist world. Hey, you know what? That's fine. I'm fine with being the Mayuri, okay? I will embrace that wholeheartedly. I don't even care. Okay, so they're smashing shit together and whatever, it does stuff. Before they started, there were rumors that the experiments might create mini black holes. That's great. Oh no! Those mini black holes will swallow the Earth. The universe is in danger, etc. Mini black holes. I'm pretty sure Titor said his time machine used mini black holes. Are the things he said about CERN true? What's the possibility of that actually happening? 100% that it won't. CERN officially denies it. Let's say a mini black hole was formed. The amount of energy would be so tiny that it would disappear instantly upon formation. It would be impossible for it to swallow the world. But where there's smoke, there's fire. If I remember correctly, Titor claimed that CERN began time machine research in 2001. In 2034, they complete the time machine. What time is it now? What time is it supposed to be now? Can I see the date? Can I see the year? Oh no, I can't see the year. What year is it supposed to be right now? Oh, okay. Right now it's 2010. My bad. I should have just kept reading. Never mind. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Okay, right now it's 2010. They actually started that research, or if they actually started that research, it would have been 9 years ago. According to their official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. That's suspicious. Of course, that's assuming Titer's story is true. Some of Titer's predictions were on the mark, but most weren't. I'm also perplexed by how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about Titer's 2000 appearance. Sorry, I think there's like a cat hair in my eyelash and it's like poking my eye. All right, there's something important in Titer's tale. Or at least, I want there to be. Take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Don't be surprised. I've sniffed out an evil conspiracy. John Titer. CERN. You see where I'm going with this? Yeah, that's right. They're likely connected to the organization. Coincidence? Come on now. Don't disappoint me. What? Evidence? Well, if you must know, whispers. Whispers of my mad scientist intuition. I'm having a cookie. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Those bastards are trying to destroy the world. Yeah. With mini black holes. But what if we were to steal that technology? What then? Oh!
俺は誰だと思っている？すべてはシュタインズゲートの選択だよ。エル、プサイ、コングル。
There is a P! Peace sign? What the fuck is that? That sounds so stupid. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. But okay. Alright. I'm not. I'm eating, the cookies, the chocolate chip cookies with the M&Ms. Wrong cookie, wrong cookie. Yeah, I don't have fudge stripes right now. I mixed it up. Oh my gosh, the thing keeps like closing itself. I'm trying to grab another one. They're so good. Oh yeah. That's delicious. Okay. Of course. Who do you think I am? Everything is the choice of Steins Gate. L. Psi Congru. L. Psi Congru? Store them in there for easier access? Okay, you'll hold on to them for me? So I can just grab them real quick? Okay, sure, deal, deal, deal. Deal, deal, deal. I pull away my phone. Then turn to find Daru giving me an exasperated look.
お前は一体誰と戦っているんだ?
Just who the hell are you fighting with?
ダルよ。俺たちのやるべきことは一つだ。
Daru, I know what we must do.
やるべきこと? なんぞ?
What is that?
なんぞではない。引き返すな。そこは全てを組んでにやりと笑うのだ。でないとスーパーハカーらしくないだろうが。
Don't you was at me. You're supposed to grin like you know exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of super hacker are you? Place cookies here for Cookie Muncher to make eating easier. You know what? That's adorable, so I'll do it. I wanted him to say something like, well, why the hell not? So, what's in it for me? Is it her again? Oh, it's Mayuri. Just hearing that from Okarin makes me happy. Oh, that's good. Good, good, good. And then we'd continue like this, grinning slyly the whole time. Love it. A week's worth of potato chips. 10 days. You sure are a glutton. The dive makes you a hungry man. Deal. Get started. You got it, boss. Yeah, that would have been a good exchange for sure. Or something like that. Yep, a real cool conversation. But the real world Daru just purses his lips.
オカリンはいつも説明不足なんだっつうの。
You always give such half-baked explanations. Try to sound intelligible before you try to sound intelligent. Work with me here.
お前はスーパーハッカーだ。
You are a super hacker.
ハカーって言うな。せめてハ
Stop
ッカーに
saying
して。
hacker. At least say hacker. Sorry, I've been saying hacker, my bad. It just feels cringe to say hacker. I don't like it. See where I'm going with this?
いや全然。
No, not at all.
セル。
Hacked into CERN. Daru stares at me in disbelief.
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているの
Is
か
that some kind of joke?
誰？お前ならできる。
I know you can do it, Daru.
奴らの悪事を暴き
Expose their dastardly deeds and find any hints you can about the time machine.
悪事ってオカリンの妄想だろ
Dastardly deeds? You're just imagining that stuff, Okarin.
電話レンジカッコ仮をタイムマシンとして
We
使え
stand
る
at a
ようにするか。
crossroads. Will the phone wave, name subject to change, become a functional time machine, or will it die as garbage in lab storage?
マジで言ってんの
You serious?
俺はいつでもマジである。
I'm always serious. I look Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Looks like that made him understand my position. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight.
どうなっても知らないぜ。
I'm not responsible for the consequences. Got it? Suddenly, Daru is bursting with energy. It's like his earlier lethargy. English is such a wild language, man. Was a lie.
交渉成立だ。
Deal.
すぐ
Get started.
取り。
うはみなぎってきた。
Let's do this.
報酬のポテチ1週間分は
For your payment,
スイスの
I'll deposit a week's supply of potato chips into your Swiss bank account. Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep in concentration.
じゃあ
Anyway,
俺は寝る。
I'm gonna sleep.
あとは任せて。
It's all yours. Isn't it like noon? What do you mean I'm gonna sleep? I lie down on the sofa and let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. I thought I just woke up. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, Ferris. Kyoma, when operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet, nya? You don't want them to notice you. Remember, the summoning has 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although I suppose that might make things interesting. Let's see what we got. So mundane world, Akiba, part of the mundane world? Nonsense. This town has belonged to chaos for centuries, as it shall forevermore. Discreet, are you suggesting that I, the great Hoin Kyoma, run and hide? You risk my ire, cat girl. Oh, that one's kind of fun, kind of spicy. Is the church still devoted to that fool's errand? Even they managed to resurrect their messiah. Humanity's faith is less than 17% of what it is, or what it was in his time. Mankind doesn't need to... It won't scroll. Oh, there we go. Mankind doesn't need decrepit old gods to save them. What are you scheming? I think I like this one. This one's fun. We'll do that one. Okay. Perfect. We're getting a lot better at noticing the phone. So that's good. All right, I wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window. A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. Daru's exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting in exactly the same position. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. Oh, and now he's muttering to himself. I guess he hasn't had any success at hacking yet. I look around the room, but I can't find Mayuri. Maybe she's not coming today. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Daru, so I don't say anything to him. I take a cold Dr. P out of the fridge and quench my thirst. Then I throw myself back down onto the sofa and start browsing channel on my phone. Oop, let's see what we got. Oh, right! Thank you, Juan. I forgot we were doing. Thank you for the hydrate. Gotta counteract. All right, and what perfect timing. Tider is currently posting in the thread. You know what? I did have Dr. Pepper with my lunch today. It was amazing. It was delicious. Loved it. All right, John Tider. The Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up to learn more. It seems you're all still clinging to preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of causality do not allow contradictions to occur. If the result of an event, the effect, is changed, the event itself, the cause, also changes to prevent a paradox. That's why there are so few people who can observe changes in divergence. Divergence being the world line's percent difference from the standard. So is that what I witnessed basically? Because the event changed but nobody else realized things shifted, but for some reason I was able to see that things shifted. Is that what that's kind of supposed to be? Die, troll. You claim to be a time traveler without any proof. Stock trends, please. I'm counting on you, Mr. Time Traveler. If you can't observe changes in divergence, then how can you possibly measure it? Oh, I know. Your time machine has a magical device that measures it for you. Lol, 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 lol. Oh, and you still haven't explained how a research institution conquers the world. Details, plots. Oh noes, humanity is doomed. What has science done? .gpg. Lol, noobs responding seriously to troll thread. This tighter guy's a shitty troll. Oh, here, me. Don't you people have anything to offer besides insults? How about contributing to the discussion, plebeian scum? If you assume that time doesn't flow in a straight line, then the idea of time travel is much easier to swallow. In such a scenario, a time machine traveling to the past doesn't need to fight against the flow of time. I say Tider's points have merit. By the way, Tider, I'd like to know more about CERN. What can you tell us about their current activities? Tell me which horse wins the next Emperor's Cup. I'll bet my entire life savings. There's no trip code. Imagine if someone else is using the name. Oh. You have a point. I forget, how does it show it? Does it show it as a part of the name? God, it takes forever to scroll. Oh my God. Oh yeah, it adds it to the end. Okay, yeah, just making sure. Oh my God, you're so right. Oh my God. But then certainly I'd be reacting to the fact that there's someone with my name that is posting things I didn't say, right? You would think. All right, Everett Wheeler model equals many worlds interpretation. Basically, that means parallel worlds. What's with all the stupid name tags? This whole Inkyoma is more annoying than Tider. You call yourself John Tider, but you're fluent in Japanese. Writing in English would at least make it seem more realistic. You can't do English, can you? Can I ask you a favor, Tider-san? My mom died last year in the Shibuya earthquake. If I stop my mom from leaving home, then I can undo her death. So please, lend me your time machine. You're gonna believe this time traveler without proof? Are you an idiot? Yeah, right. We would be like, what the fuck? No one seems particularly interested in what I said about time not flowing in a single direction. That That's proof that your preconceptions are deeply ingrained. Honestly, it bothers me that you simply accept that as the truth. I'm starting to understand why CERN was able to take over so easily. Whenever a major event causes divergence to change, the timeline is reconstructed to prevent paradoxes from occurring. For example, let's say that a major event causes this world line to diverge into a new world line. Call it World Line B. On World Line B, I'm afraid to say channel never existed. As the timeline is reconstructed, all of your memories of reading and posting on channel will disappear, to be replaced by memories of you doing something else. In other words, by changing the present, you change the past. I wrote about CERN yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. I desire only to quench my intellectual thirst. Unlike you close-minded fools, I will reserve judgment until after I've heard what Tyder has to say. And then I will make contact with Tyder and acquire his time machine for myself. The great mad scientist, Hoin Kyoma, will have the last laugh. Suck it, sleazebags! Slay. I really got them there. Localization things are always hilarious. Why aren't you speaking in English? The player reads in English is great. Yeah, Japanese in universe, but it doesn't make it any less funny for that second of wait, what? Yeah, no, I know, right? That's not reconstructing the world, you idiot. That's altering people's memories. Who the hell can alter the memories of nearly 6.7 billion people? Do you even realize how stupid that sounds? I think I would have noticed if someone went and screwed with my brain. And what does any of that have to do with the many worlds interpretation? Do some research. Micro black holes. Or, yeah, sure, okay, whatever. What the wait, the future's a wasteland? That means I can be a road warrior and ride a mod buggy, right? I'ma go get me a mohawk. Anyone know where I can buy spiked shoulder pads? I checked CERN's homepage. It says they've been experimenting since 2009. Can they really make black holes? What the hell's gonna happen? Does Tyder have a mohawk? God, that's fucking moe. Are you implying our brains make the world? Are you saying the universe is a giant tree and we're the branches or something? That's some Eva level bullshit right there. Go back to 2036. Is this how you reply to a specific person? Thank you for showing me. Reconstruction of the timeline and alteration of people's memories. I think they're essentially the same thing. Why are you so intent on saying they're different? With a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories across world lines. They are reconstructed along with everything else when divergence changes. What's a road warrior? So that is what happened to us, right? We kept our memories from one of the other world lines, right? Anyone home? I'm immersed in a heated internet argument when an unfamiliar voice interrupts me. Is it that one girl? It is! The door opens and a girl peeks inside. I recognize her. It's the girl I met yesterday at the Brawn Tube workshop. Hi! I'm from the Brawn Tube workshop. When our eyes meet, she smiles. The TV you sent in for repairs has been fixed. Mind picking it up? Taru's typing gets even faster. Looks like he's in the zone. It would be a bad idea to disturb him with our voices. I nod to the girl and hurry outside. Why do we have to be sneaky? What was this girl's name again? I think it was something like Aruma or Amore? Oh, right. Amane. Amane Suzuha. Currently, my genius partner in crime is executing an important mission. I don't want to bother him. What exactly do you guys do? I told you before that learning our secrets could put you and everyone you know in grave danger. You're called the Future Gadget Laboratory, right? How did you know that? I never told you. Wait, are you an organization spy? I raise my guard and spring into praying mantis stance. Okay. But Suzuha just stares blankly.
下のポストにそう書いてあった
That's what it said on your mailbox.
そうか
Oh. I lower my guard. Why didn't she just say so?
知られたから
Now that you know, it's not like you can unknow.
ただし
I'll give you the short explanation, but you must not tell a soul. Suzuha nods firmly. Is it just me, or are her eyes gleaming?
我ら未来ガジェット研究所は
We are the Future Gadget Laboratory, dedicated to defeating the evil organization that rules the world from the shadows. It's okay. Wow.
その闇の機関って
Is the evil organization CERN? Oh?
そうだ
Yeah, but...
おおやっぱそうなの
Oh, so I was right? Those guys are...
連中だよ
Or
ね
those guys really are a contemptible lot, aren't they? She nods to herself for some reason. And contemptible? I thought I was the only one who uses words like that in normal conversation.
なぜ
You're not
俺たちは今
special,
まさに生理に
Okarin.
ハッキング中だと知っている
How did you know we were hacked? Oops.
ハッキング中なの
I
今
think it just said hacking into CERN. Wait, double check. Yeah. Okay. What? You're hacking them? Right now? I can't trust anyone because they be spying on me at this very moment, but let me explain everything to a stranger out loud, out in the open. Yeah, no, for real. We are always like, we act like we're so secretive, but then someone expresses like the slightest amount of interest and we just can't help ourselves. Like we have to talk about it. Like we have to brag, you know? I swear to God. Me and my big mouth. At least I'm aware.
いいからこちらの質問に答えろ
Just answer my
なぜ俺
question.
らとセルの関係を
How
知っ
did
てい
you
る
know about our business with CERN?
ああ
Um,
それは
well,
いや
well, actually, I overheard you this
こ
afternoon.
こに立つと
If you stand here, you can hear stuff from the window. The window. Come to think of it, it was open, and Daru and I were talking loudly. To be fair, just being blatantly open may be the best way to hide it. Can never tell what Rintaro or what he's actually doing and what's Chuny bullshit. That's true. That's true. I feel like because we say it out loud, kind of makes some people believe us less, right? Because we're like actively talking about it. But can you really hear us from here? I look up to the second floor. The window's still fully open, but I can't hear a thing. Well, no one's talking. I guess Daru's working quietly. Sorry, I'm munching. These cookies are just so good. I look down. There's an unfamiliar bicycle parked in front of the Brawn Tube workshop. One of those mountain bikes. Its frame is all sparkly. Its tires mostly clean. It's probably new. It'd be hilarious if Daru used a super loud-ass mechanical keyboard and just started tap 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 tap. Yeah, that would be amazing. Damn, I wish, actually. It looks pretty fast, but whose is it?
私昨日からここで働き出したんだけど
I've only been working here for a day, but... Suzuha opens the Brawn Tube workshop door with a wry smile.
これが予想以上に暇でさ
I've got a lot more free time than I expected. I've gone out 4 or 5 times today. Figured I'd the what? The fuck is that? The front of the store. See if I couldn't spot any customers. The fuck is that word? I've never seen that word before. What the fuck is that? Reconnoiter? Now there's a word you don't hear in casual conversation. Okay, I'm glad he's acknowledging that. What the fuck does that mean? I'm pretty sure it means to perform. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Reconnaissance? To scout an area and gather intelligence. Is she some kind of secret agent? Follow Suzuha into the store. So that's when I heard you guys talking from the second floor. I got interested and looked it up online. Now I know all the rumors about CERN. You know... Oh my god. Hold on, stop. Damn, we were careless. Like usual. This is nothing new, Ocarine. Looks like we need to close that window when we discuss sensitive matters from now on. But if we do that, the lab will turn into a scorching hell. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Anyway, you must not tell anyone else. Or else Men in Black will raid us. Ah, yeah, I understand. I'm actually tight-lipped, so don't worry. Suzuha grins and thumps her chest confidently. All is quiet inside the Braun Tube workshop. That gigantic TV isn't on. Mr. Braun's not here either. Where's the manager? He left right after he finished repairing your TV. He probably went to see the chipmunk. He disappears during business hours every now and then. Whenever I ask him where he's going, he always says something like, I'm picking my beloved daughter up from school, or my beloved daughter has a cold, with a huge grin on his face. He dotes on her too much. It probably just annoys her. Anyway, just how irresponsible can you be to neglect work to see your daughter? He used to put a "back soon" sign on the door whenever he left, but now he has Suzuha to take care of things while he's gone. So, here's the fixed TV. Suzuha lightly taps the TV on the counter. He said to charge 1,000 yen. That's not even like a bad. Damn, manager. I bet he gave it to us just so he could charge repair fees. I reluctantly take a bill out of my wallet and hand it to Suzuha. She takes out a receipt. Apparently, it was already written out. Oh. Lukako! I baked cookies today. I had everyone in my family eat some and got their seal of approval. Would it be okay if I baked some for your lab friends, Master? No, don't say that. Oh, and it would be great if you could teach me some more techniques with Samidare whenever you have time. P.S. I managed 10 practice swings today. Let's see what responses we got. Well done. We warmly welcome your refreshments. In fact, you can come cook for us every day if you want. I'll even provide you with a maid uniform. Family, you sure get along with your family. How many family members do you have anyway? Dada keeps insisting that shrine maidens should come in pairs. Oh, oops. You mustn't depend on me. Remember, all things come to an end. Every meeting heralds a parting. I can't hide from the organization forever, and the seal on my arm grows weaker by the day. When I'm gone, you'll have to take care of yourself. Let's do cookies. You know, why not? Sounds fun. Juan, don't even start. We are not encouraging him. Thanks for your patronage. Well, just take it away. By myself? Are you joking? Huh? Didn't you bring it here by yourself? Don't you know it takes 10 times more effort to go upstairs than down? Defying gravity is no easy task, woman. I guess I can help, but... Oh, I see. So we're already in the age where women do physical labor. She mutters, her tone pensive. Tch, how sarcastic of her. I don't remember anyone asking for your help. Honestly, getting help from a girl like you would just hurt my pride. Bro, you are so pathetic.
お
Wow. Applause.
お今の男らしいじゃん
That was so
惚れ
manly.
ちゃうかも
I might be falling for you.
騙される
You think you can trick me like that?
で
You're lying, aren't you?
なんで嘘って思うの
What makes you think that?
それはこの俺の
It's one of my powers. Coloring gentleman.
が反応したから
What the fuck? This power allows me to see through lies. Liars appear to glow red. Then they die. What the fuck? You have powers? Suzuha's eyes pop, but then she clears her throat as if to hide her surprise.
それって超能力的な
Are
も
you
の
some kind of esper? When I nod, she whispers into my ear.
あのさ
Are there a lot of espers like you?
他にも
いるわけがなかろう
Of course
この
not.
俺がスペシャ
I'm
ルなのだ
special. I thrust my chest out as far as possible to display my majesty. We're such a freak, I swear.
あまたにはい
Do you
ない
never know what Rintaro, or with Rintaro, what's real and what's Chuni bullshit? For real, for real.
やっぱセルンのせいで
Sounds like
排除したいか
synesthesia.
な
Oh, the pats, the pats. All right, all right, all right. Sure. The girls aren't here right now. Neither of them are here. But I think I want one to be on my bow, so I'm going to, on their behalf, say on the other bow. And then if they give some input later, you know, we'll take their input. But it just feels like a bouncy bow kind of day, you know? We can get it on there. No, that's not quite right. Why is it being weird? Maybe on this end? There we go. There we go, that's better. That's much better. Just put them on the bottom bows. Oh, oops. Beautiful! Love it. Alright. Oh, you had me scared for a second there. But still, it's amazing that people like you exist. Maybe CERN is the reason there aren't more where I came from. After muttering some nonsense to herself, she finally nods in
でも
understanding.
さ
What do you mean more where you came from? By the way, does the ability to see through lies have any combat application at all? If it were me, I'd want perfect accuracy within 1,000 meters, or ultra-fast reflexes that let me tear the enemy's limbs off before they can react. What the hell is she talking about? Is she a survival game otaku? Maybe. Survival airsoft. A mock battle using air guns, primarily played outside in the mountains. Participants generally wear camouflage. I could see it. No, wait. Don't tell me.
貴様さて
You're
機関の
an
ヒットマンだな
organization assassin, aren't
ミ
you?
スゴルゴというコードネ
You
ーム
must
で
be
呼ばれているだろ
the
う
one they call Miss
誰に雇わ
Golgo.
れた
Who hired you? Depending on what counts as a lie, maybe like if someone tries to feint that they're going left, but they're going right, would that trigger it? Good point. Yeah.
いや誰にも雇われてないし
Nobody hired me.
っていうか
What's a Golgo? She's trying to gloss things over with an insincere smile. Her confusion is suspicious. That reminds me. I think I remember her saying some awfully disturbing things when we first met yesterday.
ちなみにさ君の能
Anyway,
力って他
do
に
you
もあ
have
る
any
の
other powers?
あったとしても
Even if I did, there's no way I'd tell a hitman hired to kill me.
身を殺しなんてしないけど
Also, adding double agents, it would be pretty useful on a battlefield, actually. That's true! That's true! I'm not going to kill you.
己の能力を他人に教える
Revealing my powers would be suicide. They are most effective with the element of surprise.
秘めたる
In other words, they're not, or they're for me to know and you to find
初
out.
めて最大限の効果を得られるのだ
Meanie,
何でも言え
say what you like. Burning tension runs between us. Our eyes meet. Invisible sparks scatter. We are really truly something special. Oh. Por favor, Okabe-kun. I want you to reply to me already. I've been waiting, you know. And please tell me the Super Hacka's address when you can. If we don't get cracking, someone else might get to the IBN 5100 first. Moeka. Yeah, sure. And then an email arrives to break the stalemate. I turn my attention away from Suzuha. This ringtone is starting to piss me off. It's most likely from that male demon's shining finger. I can tell without even checking. This is getting ridiculous. She's got some stalker qualities, and maybe split personalities. Okay. I shouldn't have given her my address. I look at Suzuha and see her lying on the counter. She's playing with something in the palm of her hand. Looks like a small metal pin. Anyway, how can she be this lazy on her second day? Hi, Ixides! Thank you for getting your daily mint! I love CRTs was a lie too, wasn't it?
なんか渋い顔してるね
Why the frown?
死亡通知
Did you get a death notice?
あ
A what?
例えだってば
Just wondering. She was just wondering if I got a death notice? How can she say that with a straight face? And what the hell is a death notice anyway? Do those even exist?
嫌な知らせでも
What
あ
I
ったの
meant
か
to
って
ask was if you got some
聞きたかっただけ
unpleasant news.
似たようなものだ
You could say that. This girl is hard to get a handle on. I really shouldn't let my guard down around her.
IBN 5100という
There's this woman who's obsessed with finding an IBN 5100. Suzuha leaps up as soon as I speak. Oh,
IBN 5100?
an IBN 5100?
知っているのか
You know about them?
あ、うん
Yeah,
そうか
I see.
IBN
So the IBN 5100 legend is famous, huh? Maybe that retro PC is more popular with female otaku than I thought.
そうそう都
Yeah,
市伝説でした
that's it.
君はど
I
の
heard the
程度
urban
知って
legend
んの
from someone. How much do you know about it?
IBN 5100を実際
I
に
actually
探し
tried
回って
looking for an
みたが
IBN 5100,
結
but
局
in the end, I came to the conclusion that there isn't one in Akiba.
そっか
I
そり
see.
ゃそうだよね
Well, that's true.
何か知っている口ぶりだな
You sound like you know something.
いや知ってるような知ってないようなって感じかな
Well, I do and I don't, I guess.
私は知らないけど
I don't know about it
遠い知り合いが
personally,
知ってて
but I happen to hear about it from a knowledgeable acquaintance of mine or something like that. Yeah, okay. Another insincere smile. I'm starting to think she's not a very good liar. You can tell she's lying whenever she smiles like that. Sure enough, she doesn't offer any other information. She just keeps that insincere smile plastered on her face.
貴様
Who are you?
何者
Suzuha falls back down onto the counter with a deep sigh. She looks up at me from that position.
IBN 5100についてのさ
I was thinking of giving you a bunch of interesting information on the IBN 5100,
そんな目で見られたら
but when you look at me like that, I don't feel like it anymore. Damn. This is the most sincere lady.
そもそも俺は IBN 5100
I'm not even interested in the IBN 5100. I'm more concerned with CERN right now. Solving one of Akiba's mysteries won't topple the organization's regime after all.
貴様を信用できる要素が一つもない。
You don't have a shred of
その
credibility.
面白い情報
I
が
have no
真
way
実
of
である
knowing
か
if
どうかもわからない
that interesting information of yours is true or not.
うわー、そこまで言う？
Wow, that's harsh.
確かに私。
Well, I admit I am acting kind of suspicious.
じゃあさ、教
I
えない
won't
けど
tell you, but I'll give you a hint.
そんで、わかりそう
And
で
then
わか
you'll
らない
writhe in
ものとして
agony when you
二も
can't
出ちゃう
figure it out.
実は
Truth is, the IBN 5100 has a hidden function. A hidden function. That reminds me. I'm pretty sure the John Titor from 2000 said something like that. I searched through my memories.
確か IBN5100 には
Ah!
独自のプログラミング言語
If I
が
remember
どうとかこ
correctly,
うと
the
か
IBN 5100 can do something or other with a proprietary programming language.
嘘、なんで知ってんの？
No
なん
way!
でなんで？
How did you know? Tell me, tell me. I only vaguely remembered, but it looks like I hit the mark. I grin.
能力名
It's another one of my powers. Leading question. I can read your heart of
読み取るこ
hearts.
とができるのだ
God.
何それ？
What?
反則。
No fair! For some reason, Suzuha covers her face with both her hands. She opens her fingers just enough to peek at me. That's not enough to escape my power.
全てはお見通しだ
I see everything, Amane
観
Suzuha.
念するがいい
Resistance is futile.
とにかく IBN
Anyway, the IBM 5100 has a hidden function. Can decipher IBM's proprietary programming language, which was written before APL and BASIC became widespread. Isn't that surprising? All right, let's see. BASIC. Short for Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code, a beginner's programming language frequently used in the 1970s. APL. Short for a programming language introduced in 1964. Oh, okay. Now I remember. John Titor said the same thing in 2000. And right after that, an IBM engineer officially admitted to that function's existence. He sees all, especially white panties. Yes, that most of all. Now it's a dead programming language that can only be deciphered with an IBM 5100. The reason Titor traveled to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100 was because he needed that function. Maybe Moeko wants to use it too. Or maybe not. Shining Figure doesn't seem like the type who'd know about that sort of function. That's why IBM 5100s are so rare. Sorry, I'm yawny. While talking, Suzuha keeps dropping her glance to the metal pin in her hand. She rolls it around with her fingers. I guess that's a habit of hers. So IBM 5100s are super rare? Maybe if I get one, I could sell it for a high price. That could be a good way to raise research funds. But first, I have to deal with CERN. Oh, we're back on the forum. Life in 2036 is very different from what it is today. Most people live on farms, growing their own food. All forms of commerce and communication are restricted. There's no travel, no internet, no railroad even. Most people never see another town, let alone a city. Science continues to advance, of course, but the vast majority of people do not benefit from that progress. Technology belongs only to those chosen by CERN and the Committee of 300. It's very peaceful, at least on the surface. There's none of the conflict you see in this era. There's no war? How is that possible? How did CERN resolve the situation in the Middle East? What have you got against world peace? Sounds to me like CERN's doing humanity a favor. This Titor guy stole a time machine from CERN, didn't he? He's the bad guy here. Die in a fire, terrorist scum! A world in 2036 is governed by CERN, or the world. All nations, even America, have disbanded their armies. To put it simply, civilization has returned to an 18th century level of technology and exists under a communist system of government. Except now that system works flawlessly. Right now, you should be asking yourselves how that is possible. How does a system of government that collapsed in the 20th century exist without any discontent? The answer to that question is the reason I am here. Yes, I am a terrorist. There are others like me who fight against CERN. We think of ourselves as the resistance, but there is no denying that our actions are a kind of terrorism. Anyway, I want to hear more about the many worlds interpretation. You said it's been proven by 2036. How? I knew you were a terrorist. How many people have you murdered? What if my kids are among them? Maybe I really should kill your father. Protect the future. Stop beating around the bush. Give us answers. You're one of those old men who participated in the student riots, aren't you? Filled your head with a bunch of bullshit and now you can't tell fact from fiction. Am I right? Delicious nationalist tears, lol. CERN probably figured it out. They've got a time machine to experiment with, right? Oh, me. That would make you no better than Titer. If you're willing to face the consequences, then go right ahead. Titer, question. Did World War III take place as scheduled? Why did you come to this particular time? Did you find an IBN 5100? Is John Titer plugging for the commies? I thought that went out of style years ago. I thought Titer was crazy, but this Holing guy is even crazier. Get a room, guys, lol. World War III. Isn't there supposed to be an IBN 5100 in Akiba? As I've already explained, my goal in this time is to change the future. I'm posting here to warn you of what's going to happen. Perhaps convergence will render my efforts meaningless, but if even one person pays attention, that's enough. World War III? Is that something I said on a different world line? I would like to talk to you in private. Please email me when you have time. Of course, if anyone else would like to email me, feel free. Serious inquiries only, please. All I've been getting is hate mail. Here's my address once more. Slay, let's go. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. Titer's going to get... Oh no, that's probably true. That's probably true. But we can have a private conversation. I'm excited. All right, 20 hours have passed since Daru started hacking. Night gives way to a refreshing summer morning. I glance at Daru while browsing channel on my phone. He's fidgeting even more. Now his legs are like pistons. His knees move up and down in harmony with the rat-a-tat of his keyboard. Daru hasn't slept in about 40 hours, but he still won't get off the computer. Good God. No, for real, Neo. I was going to ask him if he'd like a break, but his entire body is exuding an aura that says, "Don't talk to me." I curl up a bit and return to my phone. My discussions with John Titer just aren't making sense. Not even Titer himself seems to know about the Titer from 10 years ago. It's hard to imagine that everyone on channel is conspiring against me. But how else can I explain it? Out of options, I decide to email Titer directly, just as he told me to. He audaciously exposed his own address on channel. I guess that's his way of saying, bring it on. All right, let's do this. In my email, I question the differences between his posts now and his posts 10 years ago. The current Titer hasn't even acknowledged the latter. I only vaguely remember them, but they basically went like this. In 2015, World War III breaks out. Many people die. By 2036, the world is a nuclear wasteland. John Titer traveled to 1975 to obtain an IBN 5100. The IBN 5100 was necessary to revive technology lost in World War III. The IBN 5100 has a hidden function, the ability to read IBN's proprietary computer language, which predates APL and BASIC. But only certain IBN engineers are aware of that function, so it does not appear in the manual. In 1998, Tider meets his younger self and his parents in America. John Tider was a soldier who volunteered for this mission. John Tider is an American. Furthermore, in 2000, Tider correctly predicted the outcomes of some future events. This is how you described yourself 10 years ago. Why have you changed your story? The Peruvian coast earthquake in 2001, the election of a new pope, the outbreak of the Iraq War, China's advances in space, and so forth. You're not wrong, Az. You are not wrong. Though he only talked vaguely about each one, they all came true. On the other hand, other predictions went unfulfilled. For example, the Y2K bug, civil war in America, the cancellation of the Beijing Olympics, the inauguration of America's first female president in 2009, and so forth. Year 2000 problem. Popularly known as the Y2K bug, at the turn of the 21st century, there was concern over the possibility of widespread computer failure when the year turned 2000. In order to save memory space, old operating systems almost always abbreviated years to the final two digits. Hence, when 1999 changed to 2000, the last two digits would change from 99 to 00. If its programming didn't anticipate that change, the computer would erroneously assume that the year was 1900. It was rumored that computers in the military, financial, and government sectors might malfunction and cause worldwide catastrophe. To address this issue, countermeasures were taken in the mid-1990s to manually update every program. As a result of these countermeasures, the year 2000 problem was averted. Interesting. If I was a time traveler and went back to the past and was told to tell about the future, all I would come up with is there was this gorilla. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's more, but let's leave those aside for now. I'm going to ask him why those predictions didn't come true. See what he says. Also, most of your predictions from... Oh. Sorry for the sudden mail. Well, I wanted to read that. Jeez. Most of your predictions from back then didn't come true. If you're from the future, then why didn't your predictions come true? I'd appreciate a satisfactory explanation. Well, maybe it's because of a timeline difference, right? All right, let's send it now. If he can't answer to my satisfaction, then the current Tider is an imposter. This is your litmus test, John Tider. So, what are your true colors? Good morning! Mayuri comes in. Looks like she's forgiven us for experimenting on her food. She's back to her usual smiley self. What are you doing here so early? Well, I heard you guys had stayed up 2 nights in a row, so I brought you some goodies. Aww. So sweet. Excellent. Good job. Though, to be accurate, it wasn't 2 nights in a row. I took an afternoon nap yesterday. Mayuri starts fishing through her convenience store bag. And then she takes out juicy chicken number 1. Oh, nope. Ta-da! Canned oden. A canned meal sold in vending machines. Each contains a hot broth with various oden ingredients such as boiled egg, radish, cognac, beef, and tofu, a popular Akihabara specialty. I want to eat it. I want to eat it. I took an afternoon nap. Daru might eventually just collapse forever though. No, so true. Daru's still going. The canned oden is still warm when she gives it to me. I open the lid right away and eat the beef. Mayuri and I have been together for a long time, so she knows what I like. And when it comes to canned oden, beef is where it's at. It's a present from Mayushi. They're 270 yen each, so savor it, okay? I've been getting tired of eating bananas and chicken lately. Buy these instead from now on. But Maishi doesn't have enough pocket money to splurge like this all the time. And Maishi loves bananas and chicken, so she'll keep buying them. I consider saying, you'll get fat if you only eat frozen foods. But that threat's not very effective against Mayuri, so I hold my tongue. Her high metabolism prevents her from getting fat, no matter how much she eats. But wait, there's more! Next, she produces a small box with a Rainet illustration. Oh. Sausage? Rainet sausage. It comes with a Upa bottle cap as a bonus. I really wanted it, so I bought it. Okay, no, that for real says sausage. Okay, just making sure. She sticks out her tongue with a shy giggle. Something tells me that in a few months' time, this lab will be neck deep in Upa goods. There are only a few things right now, like the cushion on the sofa, but that number is sure to grow exponentially. So, how's Daru-kun? He's in the midst of a hard fight. He should at least rest a little. I mean, I never said he had to do it all at once. Daru-kun's super Haka spirit is on fire. Don't say Haka. Oh. Is it John? No. Oh, it's Suzuha. How'd you get my email? This is Amane Suzuha. First email. Thanks for exchanging address. Oh, we did. Okay. Exchanging addresses with me yesterday. I finally made a friend here. Yay! Don't worry, I won't email you too much. And I might be slow to reply too. I'm kind of new at this email thing. It's okay to laugh at me. All right, let's see what our options are. That wasn't an exchange. You took my address by force. I had no choice but to submit. Ah. Where were you living before? Haven't used cell phones much? Yeah, this is sus. I want to ask this one. See what we get. An empty Diet Cola bottle comes whistling through the air. Ah! It hits my head with a nice thunk. He sure is tense. Mayuri and I evacuate to a corner of the lounge and quietly eat the oden. But isn't hacking bad? Maishi doesn't want you to do bad things. I would be a fool to let Daru's super hacker skills go to waste. Incidentally, it looks like hackers hijacked CERN's system back in 2008. We found news articles about it online. That means even the inventors of the World Wide Web have holes in their security. With his skills, Daru should have no trouble getting through. Besides, we're doing this to expose CERN's wrongdoings. This is a war against the dark forces that secretly rule the world. Yada yada, just a convention to show the players what's interactable, but the idea of the people in Tado's emailing just peppering in random links to nonsense in the middle of the sentences, the way it looks is hilarious. That's so true. It's such an interesting, like, I don't know, system, I guess. Bad things are bad. That's what Bob said from Bob's Burgers. Oh, bad things are bad. That's unusual. Mayuri usually just accepts whatever I say. She's talking back now. Well, I admit it. We are doing a bad thing. But there's no way we can stop now. I need to change the subject.
牛すじをくれないか
Mayuri, want to trade my sweet potatoes for your beef?
それならうずら卵がいいな。
If you want to trade, I'd rather have your quail egg.
ふざけるな俺は牛
Don't be
すじ祭り
ridiculous.
うずら
Next to
卵が
beef,
好きなのだ
quail eggs are my favorite.
マユシもうずら卵好きだもん。
But Mayushi likes quail eggs too.
ちくわで手を打ってくれ
Settle for my chikuwa. Okay.
わかったよ。
Chikuwa's better than sweet potatoes.
ちくわだもんね。
With that said, I skewer the chikuwa and put it in Mayuri's can. And I get her beef in return. I swear to God, poor Mayuri. She can't have any like nice things. We're so selfish. Subject change complete. Mayuri really eats up conversations about food. So easy to manipulate her.
もうすぐなんだよ
Soon.
SQL のテーブル一覧さえ
If I can just get the SQL table, I'll have more than enough passwords.
僕をなめんな
You're no match for me. Oh, he's getting close. Daru has started talking to himself. Looks like things are falling into place. Daru really is a super hacker. I really think this is the first time I've seen him serious. You'd appreciate the situation. Izzy is wandering around being cute again already, but she just rolled over in front of Kiara again, and Kiara looked at her and literally just paw slapped her. Izzy got up, looked at her, and then fell back over being cute again. She's trying so hard. Oh my god. I can envision it perfectly. Kiara, be nice. She just had a surgery. Damn, girl. That's so cute though. I love when cats do that. They just like keep like plopping over, all cute. Oh my god. Daru bends himself forward, staring holes into the screen. But all I see on the screen is the same string of numbers and letters.
おほ来た来た来たいいよいいよ
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
ほら勘弁して
Yes,
俺の前に全部晒
yes.
しやがれっつうの
Hooah!
バカにされてる気分は
You
どうだ
can't
よ
hide from me, you naughty thing, you. How does it feel to be naked? Yeah. This is a little scary. I'm a little concerned. His eyes are bloodshot and he started rambling. Yes, I want to see it. It sounds so cute. Maybe the lack of sleep is getting to him. Daru opens up a new window, types in a 12-character string, and slams the enter key. An error sound rings. He quickly deletes the string, and enters in a new one. He keeps repeating the sequence until finally...
お
Oh!
来た来た
Oh yes!
ID とパス
Yes! Matching ID and password.
ほら
Login complete.
なめんな
Hell yeah!
Yes yes yes
Taste it! Yes, yes, yes! Jack. What enthusiasm. Turns out Daru hacked CERN days ago and he's just been hacking. Oh my god. You know what? I would expect nothing less.
誰やったのか
Did you get it? The smug bastard turns around with an expression of immense satisfaction. As if he's gone into La Petite Mort? Like some kind of death or something. A condition of mental and physical release unique to male physiology, characterized by a feeling of supreme calm and composure. Entering this state is almost like becoming an empty shell, also known as hyper sage time or saint time. Okay. Sure. Oh, what the fuck? I don't really understand, but sure. No, no talking about Dio.
ミッションコンプリー
When
ト
will you learn? Mission complete.
本当か
Really?
わあ、すごいね。
Wow, that's
わ
amazing.
かんないけど。
I don't really get it though. Nah, I'm Mayuri for real. After 20 hours of agony, it's finally over. To show Daru my appreciation, I toss him an unopened Oden can.
仕事の後のおでん缶って
An Oden can's the best after a job well done.
よくやった
Well
やはり
done.
お前は世界最
You
高の
really
スー
are
パ
the
ーハッカ
world's
ー
greatest super hacker.
ハッカーな
Hacker.
あハッカーだお前だけじゃなくてよかった
I'm glad you're on my side.
それで世界滅亡
So,
計画の証拠は
did
見
you
つかっ
find
た
out
か
how they're planning to destroy the world?
いやまだ見
I
てね
haven't looked yet, man.
繋がった
All I
だけ
did was get us connected.
まここまで来れ
But
ば
it's all
あとは楽
downhill
だけど
from
な
here.
ならば疲れてい
I'm
るところ
sorry if
悪い
you're
が早
tired,
速調べてくれ
but please start
きっ
checking.
とあるはずなのだ
The keys to this conspiracy have got to be in there.
はいはいやりますよ
Yeah, yeah, I'll
で
do
も
it.
その前におでん
But
缶
let me
食わ
eat
せ
this
ろ
Oden can first. I guess. After a short meal break, Daru taps on his keyboard more nimbly than before.
手に入れたパスが
The question is who this password belongs to.
問題なんだよな
Well, I'd venture to say Jack, but I don't know.
どういうこと？
Why is that?
セルンのデータベースに入って
I went into
データの
CERN's
テーブル
database
一
and
覧
got a
をゲッ
data
トしたん
table.
よ
From there, I focused on people with simple passwords like 111111 or A B C D E F G H to get my hands on an ID. It'd be awesome if this turns out to be the server admin's logon, but I don't think we're that lucky.
日本語で OK だよ。
Japanese, please?
右に同じく
Same.
要するにセルンのサーバー管理
Basically,
者のパス
if
だ
this
っ
is
た
the
な
server
ら
admin's password, we can taste every inch of CERN's luscious, luscious flesh. Ugh. But if it's just an ordinary researcher's password, then we can only see CERN's oh, I almost said blood. That is not what it says. Boobs.
ダルくん、エッチだね。
Daru-kun, that's naughty.
エロい例えをするな
Quit the erotic examples.
見られる情報が限定され
Basically,
てしまう
you mean there will be limits to what information we can access.
そういうこと
Exactly.
まサーバー管理者を
Anyway,
特定してパ
it's
スを
only a
ゲッ
matter
ト
of
する
time
のも
before I
時間
get
の
a
問題
server
だけど
admin's password.
それはまた今
Let's
度に
save
する
that for
わ
later. I'm really
さすがに
sleepy
弱
now.
くてあんま頭が働かん
It would be cruel to push Daru any further. It's unfortunate, but overworking him isn't an option. Let's let him rest so he can regain his energy. Alright,
どうやら手に
alright.
入れた ID は
Oh,
加速器部門
Looks like
担
our
当者
ID
のものら
belongs
しい
to an
よ
accelerator division chief.
サーバー管理者じゃないのか
So it's not a server admin.
一発で当てるなんて
It would take a miracle to get one on our first try. How many staff members do you think CERN has?
何？
How many?
6000人以上
Over 6,000. That many?
まあとりあえずこの
Well,
加速器
for
部
now,
門担当者の
let's look at this accelerator division chief. His name is
ジャックさんのメールのログをち
Jack.
ょろっと覗かせてもらおう
Let's look at his email log. And of course, the emails come up in English.
うわ
See, we should have tried that, Neo. Oh no, that makes Mayashi's head hurt. It's pathetic to flinch at the mere sight of English.
誰よ何と書いてあるのだ
Daru, what does it say?
翻訳しないと
Need to translate it.
エキサイト先生にご登場願え
This is a job for Dr. Excite. Machine translation site. All right. Sounds good. Makes
そんなめんどい
sense.
ことしてらんねえっつの
Nah, I've got a better idea. Daru boots up translation software and auto-translates the open page. Poor, unnatural Japanese shows up. The first line says, Happy New Year!
新年の挨拶みたいっすな
Looks like a New Year's
バカンス
greeting.
でスペイン行くとか
Something about
裏
going on
山
vacation in Spain. Lucky bastard. That email's normal. Nothing out of the ordinary.
こういうログを漁っていけば
No,
その
not
うち
you,
サーバー管
Doctor.
理者も特定できる
Not
のだぜ
you. If we keep scouring the log like this, we can also identify the server manager.
あのね、
You know,
他人のメールを
looking through someone else's email without permission makes me feel really
ご
guilty.
めんなさいって気持ちになる。
No, I choose you, Ixides. I choose you. Doesn't that make you feel better? Mairi gets depressed and moves away from the computer. She sits on the sofa and hugs her giant upa cushion with a sigh. I know we're doing something socially unacceptable. However, I abandoned guilt when I chose the path of evil long ago. Wow, that was an intense one. That was okay. I think I'm getting better, but it's still not. It's not the same, you know. It's not the same. Daughter reads one that says "hot single 2D waifus in your area," and then realizes he's reading his own email. That's so true. Depends on what you're choosing me for, I guess. I expect something terrible to happen now. No, never. I would never. Hi, Hip. How's it going? All right, let the responsibility be mine. I will not ask you to answer for my crimes. What a guy. I'd let Okarin. Slay? I decline your offer. No. Keep peeking, Daru. Bro. Why do you say it like that? Okarin, you're bad. You make Mayushi sad. Nah, no, listen. All I get from Okarin is gay panic, okay? That's all I'm getting. That's of no concern to me. You just sit there and pretend your hands are clean. Oh my god. Upon further examination, we discover several emails with the title Experiment Report. In English, naturally. Looks like he sends emails like these almost daily. LHC experiment reports. There could be a hint about time machines in there. We should try reading them. Juan, quit it! No. This is definitely a crime, though. You know, I can't believe they didn't use that, though, actually. That's what his lips say, but his hand still clicks on the email. What comes up is an unintelligible series of symbols. Oh. This is encrypted. Of course it isn't that simple. You what?
Dr_Exodes gifted a tier 1 sub to Hip indeed. They have given 106 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you so much for the gift sub. Hip, I hope you enjoy your sub and enjoy your emotes. Hope you enjoy. Thank you so much, XDs. All right, well, cracking this should be a piece of cake. Nice, super haka. He's a genius, no doubt. Daru undoes the security in less than 10 minutes. The real-time sync is deciphering the crappy machine translation. Let's see. Subject experiment report. Is it gonna write this out for me, or do I need to read this? Hi, Poll. The experimental data dated of today was improved to the server. The condition of LHC is excellent, though it is LHC to the end. This fellow is obedient, surprisingly like the cat, though this fellow is capricious at something this month. I can't read that. I think that it may be this condition for a long time. However, do you not think that the work not rewarding?
Hi, Paul.
Oh, there it goes. Never mind. Oh, never mind. It stopped. The appropriate reaction. That acting's completely unnecessary. Aww. Uploaded today's data to the server. The LHC is performing admirably. Can't say the same about the rest, though. Oh, he's making it easier to understand. This baby's fickle as a cat, but it was surprisingly obedient this month. It would be great if it stayed like this forever. But don't you think this work is unrewarding? This kitten, this 27-kilometer long kitten, has been in operation for 9 years. Our research will change the course of history, yet only a small group of people are allowed to see it. Of course, if it were ever officially released, it would be one hell of a scandal. People would probably say something like, call Robert Zemeckis to CERN right away. He could build it in less than a year. 9 years? Daru finishes reading. I rub my temples with my thumbs. Calm down. Let's sort things out. Do you think there were any translation errors in that email? Did Daru notice something unnatural too? He's not joking like he usually does. If you trust the translation software, then that's what it says. The Japanese is strange in places though. But that doesn't make sense. I thought the LHC was only put into operation around spring last year. But this email makes it sound like it's been in operation for 9 years. That is strange. The email send date is this year, 2010. So 9 years ago makes it 2001. John Titor posted this on channel yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. I gulp. If you read between the lines of this email, it sounds like they're doing some sort of secret experiment. Also, Robert Zemeckis is a super famous Hollywood movie director. He directed a trilogy of smash hit time travel movies about 20 years ago. I groan. No way. Was I right? CERN's hiding a major secret from the world? And it's related to time travel? Keep looking, Daru. Search for anything related to time machine research. Seriously? I don't know if Daru is questioning my order or the possibility that CERN might be researching time travel. Either way, he begins tapping on the keyboard again. There aren't any emails with the phrase time machine in them. But the phrase Z program was used hundreds of times in the past few months. Do you think it could be about the current LHC experiments? What is it specifically? Black hole formation experiments? Let's try looking for a document. Ah, found one. Daru opens a PDF attachment. Looks like this is top secret stuff from France, England, and Holland. Government secrets? CERN's not even a government organization, so why? Wait, should we be looking at this stuff? We might be in a little deep here. I don't care. Give me the details. Hold on. If we get caught, we're not getting off with an apology. Are you so incompetent as to let yourself be traced? I took the necessary precautions. Then I fail to see the problem. Well, thanks. Daru makes a slightly awkward face as he takes the file about the Z program and feeds it into the translation software. Oh. Human is dead. Mismatch. May 14th, 137th Z program experiment report. Ooh, people be dying. Jellyman? Because we have already succeeded at creating mini black holes, the report is omitted. First...
Stop!
I think y'all got that. All of a sudden, Titor's prediction became a reality. So CERN did use the LHC to generate mini black holes. But they announced that their experiments still haven't succeeded, so why... This is what Titor was referring to when he posted, "Don't believe what they say." But the goal of the experiment wasn't even to generate mini black holes. It was to create new elementary particle reactions. Daru doesn't take his wide eyes off the monitor. But in reality, they're already generating those mini black holes.
みたいだな。
Sure does seem like it.
その先には何と書いてある？
What does it say next?
実験結果エラー。
Results? Error. Human is dead, mismatch. For details, consult Jellyman's report number 14.
リフターの調整。
We propose that further experiments be halted until the lifter is perfected and all local field conformity points are online.
どういう意味だ？
What does that mean?
Human is dead って人
Human
が
is
死んだって
dead
意味
means
じゃ
somebody
ね？
died, right? What? Somebody died? Seriously? I groan. This isn't a joke anymore. Something very serious is going on here. Maybe we are in too deep. And what if we are? Yeah, no, I think we're gonna be in trouble, y'all. I think we're gonna be in trouble. I'm not afraid. I'm not. After all, I am the insane mad scientist, Hoin Kyoma. We can't stop now. I can't control my curiosity. Besides, now that I have proof of their evil deeds, ignoring it would just leave a bad taste in my mouth. My throat's gone dry. I swallow my saliva. In an attempt to keep whatever composure I can, I scold myself for being so faint of heart.
ゼリーマンズレポートというのは何だ？
That realization Rintaro has that this isn't just chuny bullshit anymore, like, oh shit, this is getting real. Not for real. This is getting real and there are stakes, y'all. What is this Jellyman's report? Daru starts typing once I ask my question, but he soon clicks his tongue. I can't find it in Jack's email. We'll need an account with more privileges.
ではそれは後回しだ。
Then we'll save that for next
その後
time.
について探してくれ。
Search for something related to time machines. Didn't we already do that?
出てこないんじゃね？
You know we're not going to find anything, right? After that, Daru spends about 15 minutes fishing through the Accelerator Division chief's email, but he doesn't find anything about time machines.
加速器技術委員会とか
Words like Accelerator Technical Committee and LHC Project Lead came up, so I guess we should look for an ID from there. Maybe then we can get more information.
情報が手に入るかもしれんわな。
ジャックさんの ID では調べられないのか？
You can't look it up with the ID you have? Daru shakes his head.
では今日のところはこれまでか。
I guess let's call it a day.
ちなみにさ、
By the way, what we just saw was CERN's biggest server, but I also found a strange database on the network.
妙というと？
Strange how?
バグってた。
It was buggy.
バグ？
Buggy?
いやバグっつうか。
I mean, it was full of some kind of code,
もう意味不すぎてむちゃくちゃ
but the code was gibberish.
全くもって解読不能
Utterly
です。
impossible to
本当にありがとうご
code.
ざいま
Thank
した
you very
っつうか
much. Is that the 5100 thing?
暗号化されている可能性は？
Could it be encrypted?
あれは暗号には見えないのだぜ。
Not by any algorithm I've ever
そもそも
seen.
プログラムとして成立
It
してない
wouldn't
んだよ
even
ね。
work as a program.
ただそんな誰
It
に
just
も見られ
bothers
ないような
me.
データベース
Why would they have a
がどう置いてある
database that
のかは
nobody could ever
気になる。
use?
気になるな。
That is strange.
ちょっと解析してみるわ。
I'll see what I can find out. Alright, I'm gonna save here just because it makes me nervous that I haven't saved in a while. So we're gonna save. Okay. Daru tries every trick in the book to crack that mystery database. But after about an hour, the pistons he has for fingers begin speeding up. Eventually, he just slams the keyboard out of frustration.
ああ、わからん。全然わからん。
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
こんなん絶対プログラムじゃねえよ。
You call this a program, dumbass? Go to hell! Damn. Oh, great. He snapped.
もうやめた方がいいよ。
I think you should stop. Mayuri puts down her sewing tools and turns to Daru with a worried look on her face.
頭もよく回らんし、もう
My head
無
is
理
spinning. I can't take it anymore. This is bad. Daru's breaking down. Maybe I'm pushing him too far. He's been up 2 days straight. He's probably at his limit.
ご苦労だった。
Good work.
ダル
Go rest, Daru.
うん、そうする
Yeah,
な。
I'll do that.
つうかさ、もしこれ
Anyway,
がバグじゃなくて
even
ガ
if
チ
it
で
isn't a
プログラムだ
bug,
としても、
but an actual
作った
program,
やつにしか
only the
わからん
guys
よ
who made it could understand it.
こんなん見たことないし。
I've never seen anything like it. A program unlike anything he's seen. Oh. It's John! Are you being honest? If everything you wrote is true, then we have a lot to talk about, particularly concerning the IBN 5100's hidden functionality, which I have not mentioned to anybody yet. I am indeed surprised that you know about it. However, I have not gone to the year 2000, though it is possible I may go there later. There are 3 possible explanations. First, the John Titor who appeared in 2000 is my future self. In other words, I go to 2000 later and write about the things you have told me, but that would cause a chicken and egg paradox, wouldn't it? Second, you're delusional or making things up. For the sake of serious discussion, let's set this possibility aside. Third, you may have seen something I wrote on a different world line. That would mean that 10 years ago, you existed on a different world line than the one we're on now. However, that raises another issue. When the world line changes, the entire timeline is reconstructed from past to future in order to prevent a paradox from occurring. That was proven in 2036. In other words, it should be impossible for you to retain memories of a previous world line. Unless you two are a time traveler, that is. Do you have any idea what the cause could be? I can't respond to this? Why can't I respond to it? I gulp. A flash runs through my head like an electric shock. There's quite a bit of text, but what catches my eye are the first several lines.
そうか。
Of course. Everything is falling into
点が
place.
線で繋がろうとしているぞ。
What you talking about? Mayuri looks at me curiously, but I don't have time to answer her. I'm frantically assembling the pieces in my mind.
ジョン・タイター、セル、
John
タイム
Titor,
マシン。
CERN, the time machine. These things are all connected. And now I have another piece of the puzzle. I shiver at my own brilliance. Okay,
ダルよ。
Daru.
もしかするとそのプ
I
ログ
think
ラ
I
ム
know
を知ら
how
ん
we can read that program. I was right, wasn't I? We need the 5100.
え、マジで？どうやって？
Seriously? How? I aim my phone's camera at the screen displaying the supposedly bugged data and take a picture. I attach it to a message. Does this code look familiar? And send it to Titor. A mysterious database inside CERN. A program unlike anything Super Haka Daru has ever seen. Its true form is,
俺のひらめきが正しければ、
if my hunch is correct,
ジョン・タイターが
John
知っている
Titor should know.
は
What?
あ？それはないわ。
There's no way.
何とでも言うがいい。
Say what you like.
答えはすぐに
We'll
出る。
know soon enough. We wait for Titor's reply. Though it's only been a few minutes, it feels like an eternity to me.
来た。
It's here. I like how we didn't respond to any of his questions. That's written in a proprietary IBM programming language used prior to 1975. You can only decipher it with an IBM 5100. I quickly open the email, and its contents are enough to raise goosebumps on my entire body. Oh yeah,
やはりな。
just as I expected.
やはりって？
Huh?
ダルよ。
I was right,
俺の予想は正し
Daru.
かった。 判明したぞ。
I know where that data comes
その
from.
プログラムの正体が
IBN5100
An IBN 5100. That retro PC has a certain special function. In fact, for more than 25 years after it went to market in 1975, nobody knew of it, save a few IBM engineers. That function was first brought to light by the John Titor who appeared in 2000. A while after Titor posted about it, an actual IBM engineer admitted to the hidden function's existence. Which reminds me, I talked to Suzuha about this only yesterday. Is our window open again? Can also decipher IBM's proprietary programming language, which was written before APL and BASIC became widespread. Isn't that surprising? Now it's a dead programming language only decipherable with an IBM 5100. What an incredible coincidence. A prime example of synchronicity at work. Synchronicity is so interesting. A meaningful coincidence, simultaneity, the feeling that two casually unrelated events have a meaningful deterministic relationship. For example, a vase fell and shattered, and at the same time, my grandmother died in the hospital. Nearly everyone has felt synchronicity at some point in their lives, a concept advocated by Swiss psychologist Carl Jung, 1875 to 1961. Am I? So I'm just what they need. It's almost like an almighty will is pulling the strings.
いいな
No.
断じていいなだ
No, I say.
我らにとってこ
This
の発見は
discovery of
まさに
ours was inevitable from the start.
これこそが
For this is the
スタイン
choice
ズゲートの
of
選択だ
Steins
という
Gate.
ことだ
つまりセルンは
Wait,
IBN5100
So CERN has an IBM 5100 database? Those machines aren't compatible with any modern software.
なんでそんな
Why would they do something like that?
ならば聞く
Answer me
外部
this.
からのクラッキングに対
What is
す
the
る
best way to secure a machine against external cracking? In computer terminology, actions including illegal access to networked systems and data tampering, often confused with hacking, but hacking originally means the constructive study of software. Cracking, on the other hand, is a malicious act.
そりゃスタンドアローンだろ
Well, make it standalone, of course. Computer that is not connected to any other computer or network. Baru quickly catches on to the intent of my question.
IBN5100 でしか解読でき
If
ない
only
なら
IBM
それは実質
5100s
的
can
な
read
スタンドア
it,
ローンってわけ
then I guess that's kind of standalone.
ゆえに
Which means that CERN's keeping their most important secrets
最重
hidden
要
there.
の機密だ
つかオカリンはなんで
How do you know about that hidden function anyway?
ソースは
俺の頭の中に眠
It
る
is recorded in my brain's extensive index librorum
とでも言っておく
prohibitorum. Okay. Titor said it himself 10 years ago, but Daru wouldn't believe me even if I told him the truth.
パクリ設定オツ
Very original. I ignored Daru's retort.
マユリ大事な話が
We
あ
have
るから集ま
important
れ
matters to discuss. Assemble.
ここからでも聞こえ
I
る
can hear you fine from here. Mayuri's sewing. She doesn't get off the sofa.
聞こえるとか聞こえないとかの問
It
題で
doesn't
はない
matter
のだ
whether you can hear or not.
これは
This meeting concerns the fate of the future gadget laboratory.
いや
Nay,
人類
the
の
fate
未
of
来にとって
mankind.
運命だからもっとこう
So I wanted to feel more secretive, like we're scheming or something. He screams. It's important that we stare closely at the monitor and exchange dramatic lines. The atmosphere right now is too light. Honestly, we're such an icon. It's all Mayuri's fault.
マユシーは悪巧みに
Mayashi
参加
won't
しません
participate in your evil schemes. Well, I can't have everything my way. I know, right? I'm like, is the window open?
これより未来
Listen,
ガ
you
ジェット
two.
研究所は
Henceforth, the Future Gadget Laboratory shall begin emergency top secret operations.
これは世界を影から
This shall be the first stage in our war against the dark powers that manipulate the world from the shadows. Our enemy is CERN, a scientific institute engaged in the most evil research imaginable.
オカリン声でけえ
Okarin, you're too loud. And I've been up all night. Crap. I guess I am being too loud. That kind of ruins the whole secret feeling. And the... Bro, come on. Come on now. When will you learn? And the window's open too. If Suzuha is down below, I'm sure she can hear everything. My God, you're just now concerning yourself with this. Oh my God. He isn't just speaking forcefully, he's straight up yelling, might be audible even through the sealed window. That's so true. That's so true, but guess what? The window's open, so it doesn't even matter. So I turn it down a notch. Understand? The world has no need for two mad scientists. Before they can get ahead of us, we must outwit them.
やつらって
Who are they?
奴らは奴らだ
You know. Them.
あのね
Maishi doesn't get it at all.
つまりこの秋葉のどこかにある
Basically, we must obtain the Phantom Retro PC, the IBN 5100, said to be located somewhere in Akiba. I make a magnificent declaration, but Daru just rubs his eyes, and Mayuri returns to her needlework. Damn it. Is there anything you guys react to? We've uncovered a massive conspiracy here. How come you aren't excited?
僕探すのはパス
I'll pass on the
マジで寝さ
search.
せてよ
I'm seriously
それ
tired.
とセルンの中をもっと
Besides,
探りた
I
い
want to
点につい
keep
て
combing CERN's server.
そう
That's true.
まあそれができるのは誰だけ
You're the
だ
only one who can do that,
そっち
Daru.
は任せる
So I'll leave it to you.
では
So, the IBN 5100 investigation squad shall consist of Mayuri and me.
無理だよ
I can't. Mayuri makes an apologetic face.
コス作りもあるし
I have to make
あ
costumes,
るもん
and I have work too. So basically, you two are telling me this. I'm the only one with free time.
いいだろうこ
Fine.
の件は俺が何とか
I'll
する
manage alone somehow.
そうと決まった以
It's
上
useless to try and stop
俺の
me.
やり方に口出しは無用だ
また何か
Are you going to do something bad again?
いや口だけじゃね
Nah, he's all talk. I leave my useless comrades behind and stride gallantly out of the lab. Okay, I'm gonna save again just because this is like a nice spot. So I might actually just overwrite this one. Oops. Wrong key. Okay. I step out onto the street. Immediately, a bicycle skids to a stop in front of me. Oh, okay. She wasn't here.
はーい岡部倫太郎
Hiya, Okabe Rintaro. Suzuha gets off her bicycle and gives me a strange greeting. I want to ask her, are you an American or something? But I'm distracted by her shiny bicycle. Why do we think everyone's an American? It's the same bicycle that was in front of the Braun Tube workshop yesterday. I guess it belongs to her. I wonder how much that set her back. I mean, it does look pretty expensive.
なかなかのテクだな
Pretty nice technique there.
自転車ってほんと楽しいよね
Bicycles are fun, aren't
自
they?
転車乗るのって
I'd never ridden one before coming here.
初めてでさ
初めて
You've never ridden a bicycle?
そうバイクはよく乗ってたん
I
だ
had
けどね
ridden motorcycles before, though. Isn't that backwards? Weird girl. And what's with that flashy braking back there? I think it'd be pretty dangerous if she did that all through the town. Beginners get cocky and get into accidents. You see that pattern all the time. If you're going to go full speed, at least wear a helmet.
今からバイトは
Going to work now?
うんさあ
Yep. The Braun Tube workshop shutters are open, but the shop itself never opens until around 11 or 12. I don't know exactly when. It seems to change with Mr. Braun's mood.
ちょうどよかったお
That's
前に話が
perfect. There's something we need to talk about.
これから
But I need to get the shop ready for business.
このオンボロブラウン
Just what does this crumbly old brawn tube workshop need to get ready?
ないね全く
Nothing really.
店の前をチラチラっと
Jeez,
掃き掃
I
除
just
するぐらい
mindlessly sweep in front of the
中
shop.
を掃除しようとする
If I
と
clean inside, the boss gets angry.
これが
Everything's where it
完璧な
needs to be,
配置
he
なんだよ
says. So he's paying her to not clean? Something's wrong with that guy.
ならば話をさせて
So hear me out then.
でもな
But I'm so tired. In other words, she doesn't feel like talking. I glare at her.
あまり
You would
俺を
be
怒らせない方が
unwise to anger me.
今すぐじゃないとダメな感じ
Does it have to be right now? My glare is not very effective. She doesn't falter at all. But I still maintain my stern expression and nod.
じゃあどうぞ
Then go ahead. Suzuha shrugs her shoulders as she locks her bicycle. Then she turns to me.
ただし手短に頼むよ
But keep it short, okay?
IBN
I don't think I'm very good at that.
どこに
Where is the IBN 5100?
不明
No intel yet.
不明
What?
不明
I don't know. Oh,
昨日のお前の口ぶりは
but by the way you talked yesterday, it sounded like you knew.
知ってるのは私の知り合いだってば
I know someone who knows.
ならばその
Then take me
知
to
り合い
them.
のところへ案内
I
して
won't take no for an answer. Refuse,
とは言わ
and
せ
I'll show you a living hell.
無理
I can't. Come on. I even said I'd show you a living hell.
会いたくても会えないからさ
I can't introduce you even if I wanted to.
どういう意味だ
What do you
ま
mean?
さか想像上の
Don't
存在
tell
か
me they're an imaginary.
死んだから何年も前に
Oh, they've been dead for years.
すまなかった
Who is it? Oh, it's Ferris. Unreasonable. Don't tell me you plan to face them head on. But that will turn Akiba into a sea of blood, Nyan. Restrain yourself, Kyoma. Okay, I'll try. I'm sorry.
いいのいいの
Nah, it's okay.
まあそんなわけで
Anyway,
私の持ってる
there's
情報
nothing I can
そ
tell
んな
you.
に大したことないわけ
Honestly, I'm hoping you can
むしろ
tell me
私の方
something.
が教えてもらいたいぐらいだよ
Suzuha pats me on the shoulders. Funny, you'd think I'm the one who's supposed to cheer her up. Just then, Mr. Braun opens the door and makes his appearance. Hey, part-timer. It's only your third day and you're late?
ああ店長
Sorry,
ごめん
boss.
ちょっと
The
朝から
streets were a little
駆け込ん
crowded
でて
this
さ
morning.
真面目にやらねえならいつでも
If you're not
確
gonna
認す
take
る
this
からな
seriously, I can always give you the boot, here.
岡部も
As for you, Okabe,
つけようと
don't
して
you
んじゃ
lay
ね
a
えぞ
finger on my part-timer.
浴場しているのはあなたではないのか
Aren't you the lecherous one here, Mr. Braun? Why you? Just try saying something like that in front of Ne, or Nae. I'll murder ya. Gotta keep my honor as a father.
さまさま
Besides, I ain't got no use for a skinny kid like her.
何を
was
店長今の取り消して
Take that bass back, boss. Suzuha's actually mad now.
なんだよ
What?
怒ったのか
You mad?
私はガキじゃない
I'm not a
一人前
kid.
の戦士だよ
I'm a warrior.
お前何言ってんの
What are you talking about? Suzuha's burning passion has the manager shocked. I, on the other hand, am impressed. On impulse, I take Suzuha's hand and grasp it firmly. I gotta stop doing stuff like that.
いい目をしているな
I like the look in your eyes, you part-time warrior. They shine with the radiance of the beast unseen in modern men. The fuck?
目を忘れるな
Never forget those eyes of yours, and you shall surely change class from part-time warrior to true warrior.
クラスチェンジできるだろう
っていうか私はもう戦士
But
なん
I'm
だから
already a warrior.
セルンだラグナロク
Stay diligent in your training, and you shall have a place at my side on the field of Ragnarok. We are so weird. In Norse mythology, the final war of the gods, Twilight of the Gods.
精進するがいい。
ラグナロック？
Ragnarok? Suzuha looks confused.
何それ？
What's that?
セール
The final battle against CERN.
そんなの起きる予定があんの？
You've got something like that planned?
あるならぜひ参加
Count me in if you do, but I've never heard of it.
当たり前だ。
Of course you haven't.
今初めて
This is the first time I've revealed it. For I shall be the one to initiate Ragnarok, and the world shall be
世界を作り変える
reborn.
ためにだ。
Wow. You sure are brave, Okabe Rintaro.
どうせ失敗する
You'll
だろう
probably
けど
fail,
その
but I
心
like your
意気は好き
spirit.
だよ。私の仲間も
I wish my comrades were as spirited as you are. Apparently, Suzuha has comrades. I'd like her to introduce me. That way, I can form my personal army, the Phoenix Crusaders. Wait a sec. Why does she assume I'll fail at Ragnarok? Looks like I need to instill the fear of Hoin Kyoma into this girl. Why does my store attract nothing but weirdos? Damn. Whatever, part-timer. Just come inside. Coming!
じゃあね、岡部倫太郎。
Later, Okabe Rintaro. Suzuha waves and winks at me as she heads inside the store.
オカリン、待って待って。
Wait up, Okarin! Then Mayuri comes down the stairs, passing Suzuha.
やはり一緒に探す気になったか？
So you're going to help me search
いい
after all?
ラボメン精神だ。
That's the lab mem spirit.
う
Oh no, that's not it.
お昼ご飯
I was just thinking about buying
買って
lunch.
こようかと思って
She really is a glutton. It's not even lunchtime yet. You know what's crazy is my phone is always fully charged. So, where do you plan to go? What to eat? Mayuri places her finger on her bottom lip in thought as she walks.
サンボの牛丼もいいな。
Sambo's beef bowl sounds good. This tiny high school girl truly has guts to enter Sambo alone. Why? That place isn't like the chain restaurants with their colorful menus and brightly lit interiors. First-timers are often cowed by the old school atmosphere. Okay. Plus, the clientele is almost exclusively male. But Mayuri doesn't care. She just sits there, shoulder to shoulder with students and salarymen, smiling as she eats her beef bowl. Meanwhile, the Sandbists, regular Sambo customers, are posting comments online like, "The goddess has arrived," or "Goddess for the win." Okay.
だがサンボはこの時間だと
Sambo
まだ
isn't
開店してい
open
ない
this early. I try to warn her, but Mayuri is no longer there. She's gone. Mayuri disappears like this every so often. And each time she does, I wonder for one terrible second if she really has vanished from the world. I look around and see Mayuri standing at a distance. She's gazing up at the sky through the buildings. Here we go again. She's stopped in the middle of the street, so other pedestrians look at her, wondering what she's doing. But she doesn't notice their stares. She slowly reaches out to the sky as if entranced. And then she freezes in that position. This is one of Mayuri's habits. I call it Stardust Handshake. Well, that's like such a pretty name for her, though. Mayuri says that she's liked looking at the night sky ever since she was little. This does not look like a night sky, but okay. Her reason is romantic, or perhaps childish.
星に届かないかな
Aww, I feel like I can reach the stars. When I asked her about it one day, she just smiled and gave that answer. At first, she only reached out to the night sky, but lately she's been doing it without regard to the time of day. Even now, or like now, even when she's walking and talking with someone, something inside her just seems to switch on. Honestly, it's a little crazy. You know, I don't think we can say too much about that though, so, you know. It is what it
星
is.
なんて見えないだろ
It's too early for stars, Mayuri. I walk up to Mayuri and call out to her. She slowly lowers her hand with a blank smile on her face.
あのね、お昼でも
Did you know?
お星様
Even during the day, the stars are still up there.
哲学的なことを言うのは結
Getting
構だが
philosophical is nice and all,
道
but
の
it's
ど真ん中で
dangerous to
立ち止
stop
ま
in
る
the
の
middle
は
of
危
the
ないだろうが
street.
そうだね。
That's true.
そうそう。
Oh, just
今
now.
空を見てて
Oh,
思っ
oops.
たんだけどね。まゆ
Just now, when I was looking at the stars, I decided to have ramen for lunch today.
そうしは今日のお昼はラーメンにします。
How are ramen and stars even related? Maeri's mind works in mysterious ways. I love her so much. All right, I'm gonna save again, and I think I might stop here since we're right about at time. So we're gonna save here, and I guess next time we're going to see if we can find anything out about the IBN 5100, y'all. But I feel like we made some pretty good progress today. I was not expecting us to like be able to hack into like the CERN server so quickly. I'm a little bit concerned about Daru. Like, my man went through some things to get in there, but kind of crazy. I feel like we're gonna have freaking government officials banging at our door. I don't know, man. I know it's Super Hakadaru, but damn, I mean, he really turned that out. He's crazy. He is crazy. But yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting. Like, I'm curious to see if next time we'll be able to get the IBN 5100 thing, and then we can see like what all that data says. I'm like so intrigued. This game is so wild and so interesting. But yeah, and I also hope we get to see Kurisu next time, because I know she just kind of like left, like what the fuck, but she's technically a lab mem now. So like, I want her involved in this again, because we all know she be a genius and we could use her smarts, because I'm just a little bit too unhinged, you know? So yeah, I don't know. I hope we see her next stream. But anyways, all right, you guys, well, that's gonna be it from me today. We will be playing more Steins Gate next week on Monday and Tuesday. So if you want to keep following the story, be sure to stop by then. And on Thursday, we're going to hop back into Danganronpa 2. I'm really curious to see. I assume we're gonna see someone die on Thursday. So I'm really curious to see who's going to be the first one. I feel like I want to make a guess. So let me look at all the people again real quick. Hold on. I want to make a random guess. I have no reason, or I have nothing to go on to make me believe that they'll die. But I'm gonna say I'm gonna say hold on, I'm looking at them all. Crack theories again, a lot of thinking for saying it has no basis. Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to feel out, like, I don't know, based on their little bit we know about their personalities. Because some of them I feel like seems too interesting, you know? To like die first. I want Teru Teru to die first, but I don't think that's gonna happen, unfortunately. Hi Laha, thank you for getting your daily mint. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm trying to decide between two people, but I think I'm going to say Yeah, I think I'm gonna say Kazuichi Soda. I don't know. I have no reason to believe it, but that's just my guess. The other person I was considering is apparently named, oh, Mikan. Mahiru Koizumi. That was the other one I was trying to decide between. So that's my official guess on who is going to die first. So we shall see. We shall see if we are correct. I have no basis for it, so, you know. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, that's not Mikan. Sorry, that's not Mikan. Mikan is Mikan Tsumiki. Mahiru Koizumi. Sorry, it just said Mikan after her name, so I got confused. Mahiru. Yeah, the short red-haired person. That was my second guess. Yeah. But my official guess is going to be Kazuichi Soda. The one in the jumpsuit. Yeah, that's gonna be my official guess. So we shall see. Let's see what happens, I guess. Crack theories shall continue another day. Yes, they shall. Yes, they shall until the very end, y'all. Until the very end. All I gotta say is if the cute girl that has the like striped hair, if she dies first, I'm going to kill someone. It better not be any of the people I think are cute. Which is most of the women. Which is most of the women, so they better not do it to me or I'm gonna be pissed off. But you know, I mean, in the first game, Sayaka died so early, so I don't know. It might not bode well for us, you know, but I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that is my official guess. So hopefully, well, I guess I don't want to say hopefully, that sounds kind of mean, but I guess we shall possibly see on Thursday if we are correct. But yeah, anyways, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out as usual. We'll be back on Thursday with more Danganronpa 2, but until then, hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. And yeah, y'all know the drill. Make sure to hydrate, make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to do something that will make you smile before bed. All right, you guys, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye bye. Good night.